I'm Rod Walton with DISTRIBUTECH, and we're here with Rich Barone, who is Manager of Customer Resources and Markets at Hawaiian Electric. And Rich is here to present at DISTRIBUTECH. And Rich, I want to talk a little bit about your presentation on dispatchable resources and projects that you guys are doing at Hawaiian Electric.
Yeah, thank you. What we've done at Hawaiian Electric over the last 4 or 5 years is building up to this point where we're looking to establish a market model and do a procurement for customer-sided resources to deliver grid support services.
So what is the most unique thing about bundling these assets and how you guys undertake this project?
I think there's 3 difficult or challenging pieces with this. The first of all, Hawaiian Electric, we're in a jurisdiction where there's no wholesale market. So the first and foremost thing you have to do is establish both a quantity of these grid services that are needed and establish a value of those services so we knew how much we really should be paying for these things. The second thing is, what does the market model actually look like? How do these devices get coordinated and operated so that they can deliver multiple services, but still delivering their primary function to customers? And then the third piece, of course, in all of this is how do you then make those operational to maximize their value for your grid?
Yeah, that's a lot of things to keep in mind and to consider as you go forward. What is the biggest challenge with that effort?
Biggest challenge is that we didn't really know before we went into this launch whether or not these assets were going to be able to effectively deliver multiple services and do those with integrity.
Right.
And so we sort of got out in front of that a bit by doing some demonstration projects, testing different technologies across different services to make sure that we could deliver what we said we were going to deliver.
Very good. And that's from a very detailed sense. Now, in terms of the holistic sense with Hawaiian Electric, and you guys have very ambitious goals going forward, looking out ahead decades. Can you talk a little bit about what your utility is planning to do?
Yeah, there's a couple of pieces here that I think point to why this is such an important initiative for us. Firstly, as you probably know, we are, from a state law perspective, we have to get to 100% renewables by 2045. 50% or more of that nameplate capacity is going to be from customer-sided assets. On top of that, we're going to see a lot of load growth with electrification of vehicles and transportations. So now you've got these 2 big pieces where we got to supply our energy from a renewable basis from distributed assets with a lot of load growth at the same side of the meter. So how we establish the market moving forward, as we've done now, plays an important role to taking all of our grid modernization components, our advanced metering infrastructure, our electric vehicles, our advanced distribution management systems, putting them all into the pool and bringing all these assets together for our operators in a complex grid. So that's our future. This is one building block on that path.